While I was growing up, my dad, he's a fine artist. He also taught at this JJ College of Fine Arts. And I grew up around art and architecture at my house, looking at books. He was also working at India Book House that time, just to publish a lot of books. So I grew up watching all these paintings and books around me. And my brother, my older brother, he went to commercial arts at JJ. So that inspired me as an institution to join there. And that's where I met my wife, who's also an architect, Kiran. So that's how it kind of, the journey led to be an architect in the end. See, architecture in general, it's both technology and skill and aesthetics. I did my master's at University of Southern California, and we were exposed to technology like virtual reality even way back then. So I've always embraced technology, so it doesn't really scare me. I've been at the forefront of technology for the longest time with using BIM technology for the last 18 years in my life. I believe that technology adds a lot of favor into architecture, because if you think about a Swiss Army knife, real estate has to also be designed that way, where it culminates into a multifaceted spaces can come into one space and can be used in different ways at different times. We had a couple of good projects that we can talk about, but one of the things that really pops up, which stuck around with this office for a long time, is the master plan in Pune. It's an area called Wagholi for Panchsheel developers. So it comprises of high rises, which is the Panchsheel towers, and the U villas, which is the villas. So it was very challenging because it was a large site, a lot of topography, and to add to it, we had to grade about 25 meters of levels between the two sites. So that took a long time to figure out things, and it won a lot of awards because it's a very sustainable project in the end. But that took us about 10 years. So what started off just as a sketch on a trace, it takes about 10 years to visualize the entire city. In India, that's one of the best projects that comes to my mind. AI is just like, I would say, when we have earthquakes, when we design for earthquakes, we have to accept that there is going to be an earthquake. So AI is something like that. You just have to embrace it, and you've got to work around it. You cannot work against it. So AI will be very disruptive to begin with in the short span, but in the long span, it's a tool that everybody will understand how to work with it, and it is only going to be complementing architecture. I don't think it's going to disrupt our industry anytime soon. So I don't think we have to be worried about it. For the young people, I would say, let's see you have to project yourself in the future and see, and embrace technology and work with it. Younger generation of architects need to really work around sustainability as the main focus, and leave something for the future generation to hand over to the next generation that's coming in, the world in a better place than what we found it. It is supposed to be succession that we need to take into the next generation. This is a good reflection sometimes to sit back and see, okay, you did something and now it's going to be published. That's a great asset to all the architects, I would say. So Forbes, thanks for doing this, and Kohler, thanks for doing this as well. Thank you.